Um, it's their choice, ultimately. But what I will say is, it's just like not everybody wants to exercise. The question is, should everyone exercise? And the answer is yes. The question is, does everybody want to exercise? The answer is definitely no. So and we will always have this percentages. These percentages. People will know what is the right thing to do, but they'll still don't want to do it, and that's okay. That's their choice. You must understand, the viewers must understand, everybody must understand. We are free to make our choices, but we are not free from the consequences of our choices. I think this is worth repeating. I'm free to choose, but I'm not free from the consequences of my choice. I'm free to decide I will not go to the gym, for example, but I'm not free from the consequence, which is average health, right? Or obesity or overweight. I'm free to choose. I want to eat fatty, oil-rich, processed food every day because it makes me feel good and gulp down 10 beers, right? I'm free to choose, but I'm not free from what it will do to my cholesterol level, and it will do to my obesity level, to my weight, etc. I'm not free from that. So a lot of people make these choices thinking it's only up till here. What we don't think is the other side of it. And by the time the results start coming in, the damage has already happened. I can't do much to change it. However, you can decide to change whenever you want, or continue being in the same place if that's what keeps you happy. In the end, and here's the distinguishing thing, I don't want you to regret. And that's very important. You have the tools, you have the information, you had this webinar, you have these wonderful people hosting this show, putting this show together. And you say, no, growth mindset, not for me, I don't want it. Okay, but what I don't want is 20 years from now that you look back and say, I wish I could have used some of those principles. Regret is very dangerous, my friends. Is a very toxic emotion. So feel free to choose whatever works for you, but what you don't want is regret 10 years from now. And I encourage you to experiment. Let me end my answer on that. I encourage you to experiment. I encourage you to experiment, to maybe go to the gym more often, to eat healthier, to do whatever, try growth mindset, try writing your journal, your gratitude, maybe once a week, if not every day, and see what works for you. And you pick and choose. You don't have to follow me, or you don't have to follow a book or anybody in particular. Be your own coach. Experiment with these things and figure out what works for you.